Hey everyone, this is Austin, and yes, this is the Isekai Quartet Season 2 first episode review, and I'm going to be honest, if you guys don't want to watch the first season, you really don't. But so far, it was pretty good at the first episode. A couple of things I want to comment about and talk about, and one thing I do want to say is I have to thank VRV for wasting my time, because apparently it had the first episode of the first season as the first episode of the second season, and I wasted 12 minutes of my life. So yeah, that's why the reviews usually coming out late. Anyway, so we see that Naofumi comes in and just goes, and we see everyone kind of try to blame someone for something, for the whole thing, and we see Subaru blame good old Ainz for scaring the new student away. Then we see Tanya just call out Kazuma for being late to class all the time. It was quite hilarious, and everyone is wondering who's the new transfer student, and we heard that the Shield, Naofumi, is transferring to class 1. I'm like, okay, that's interesting, and it's, yeah, Meg's cat. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little underwhelming, but Subaru argues that Puck should be a student if Meg's cat's gonna be one, and I'm like, that's a fair point. It really is, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh really? That's the transfer student, really? But in good news, we get later on. But we see that Tanya just tears Aqua and U1 in. We see the seats are going to be changed because of the new student, and we see Eldio. I'm not going to be able to pronounce her name correctly. I apologize. So, future references. And she's freaking out because she's so far away from Ainz and is so upset, and she requests to, swap seats next to be near him, and it was ignored. Completely ignored, just like her love towards him. But nonetheless, all jokes aside, we see later after, Naofumi kind of just going around looking for, Raphtalia and Philo, and he's starting to theorize how this happened. Was it because of the waves kind of thing? And this is something I like to see, kind of him in a panic kind of thing, and it feeds into a later light novel, to say the least. But nonetheless, we see him get into a conversation, and we kind of find out about how he got to this world. And this wasn't as I was expecting. I was expecting Philo to, eat the button by mistake, but his shield actually randomly changed into a button while he was fighting a monster. And I know some people that watch the anime and the manga say that's not something that can happen. Later on in the future volumes, volume 11, if I remember correctly, something like that does happen, but without spoiling much, it's a thing that can happen, but it requires a certain creature to do it. But most of the stuff is not canon. Anyways, just wanted to put that little argument right there for some people. But nonetheless, we see now that Naofumi just has to go forward and find, the other ones, and good old Wilhelm gave him the guidance, and we see the students are playing baseball, and of course, Darkness is up to bat, and, she's not good at hitting anything, so she strikes out almost, and the last pitch, she just takes it, like a tank that she is, and yeah, you can't do that in baseball. That's not a thing you can do. I hope some people don't actually try to do that, because you never know, but, yeah, I actually got a great laugh at that, but, yeah, honestly, that was a great scene. Going on to the next part, we finally find Philo, and it's Subaru, Aqua, I forgot the other character's name, and we see that Aqua goes, since we have too many, we're only supposed to have 2 pets, we have to get rid of the Death Knight, and she defeats the Death Knight, and we see that Philo actually goes and asks, hey, have you seen my master? Master? Yeah, Naofumi. And yeah, the Death Knight comes back. Can we get an F in the chat for the Death Knight? But quite interesting how this is all leading to the end, and we now get the best girl of the entire anime, Raphtalia, and she's looking for Naofumi, and we see that she runs into Ainz and Kazuma, and she actually almost attacked Ainz for the simple fact that, oh, he looks like a monster, and we see Kazuma tell Raphtalia, hey, this isn't the world that you're used to, kind of thing, and she calms down, and we see, Raphtalia to kind of just tell Naofumi's kind of story about how everything happened, I'm pretty sure that's for some people that don't understand or have watched Shield Hero, so they can understand why he's there and what character he is. But yeah, I love the fact that Kazuma just asked, oh, was he an OP hero kind of thing, and it was kind of funny, and she kind of freaks out after, even though Kazuma has multiple times said that Naofumi's on the hard mode. I love that part. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That made me laugh so many times. But you gotta give Raphtalia her man. Naofumi is hers, and I just want to mention the fact that Ainz and Kazuma called Naofumi a tsundere, and I got a kick out of that one. I'm not gonna lie, but anyways, of course they help Raphtalia to find Naofumi, and we see Philo's out there giving Subaru a ride. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, right here, this was the best part of the entire episode. That head pat, so adorable. And we see now the baseball's still going on, and Mare hits a solid one, launching it towards Raphtalia and Philo. Then we have the Shield Hero. He comes out of nowhere and saves the but no, yeah, this episode, my final thoughts on everything. This was a pretty solid first episode. I love it, and some things maybe not canon. I have to stress to some people I know I'm sometimes going to pick things apart because I read the light novels, but at the end of the day, this is kind of a comedy kind of anime. It's a short anime. That's why it's never going to be a long review, but overall, I love the fact that we have these characters interacting. I can't wait for Darkness and Naofumi to have an interaction, but my favorite thing I have to say was probably Ainz and Kazuma calling Naofumi a tsundere, and I'm just like, you know what? You don't gotta say the truth. You don't have to say the truth, but guys, honestly, if you haven't watched this episode yet, pick it up and watch it. I enjoy it, and I really hope we don't get less screen time for, like Naofumi. I hope they don't throw him on the back burner, because I feel he probably can make the entire anime a lot better, in my opinion, but anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I apologize for coming out late with this video. VRV just wasn't my friend and played me like a fiddle. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. This has been Austin, and I'm signing out. Peace.